Alright, have something I guess I could do for Curse Seeds here, just go through other um, popular players, like somewhat recent losses. So I see one here from Voyix. It looks kind of interesting to do because it's a combo I quite enjoy. Um, so it's going to be Shardtail with Wormkin. Let me. This screenshot is like Consumer Bearing Strain. Gotta play these before they pass the 30-day mark. So yeah, I mean, I quite like this combo, and it's been forever since I actually lost a Wormkin run, so I feel like it's in my comfort zone. I saw that he had made it to Divinity, so we'll see what we have in store here. Diligent can be annoying, but the starters are pretty good already. Well, kinda. I think starting with Echo Transfer is a bit overrated, but it's pretty good in the context of, like, we already have defense and offense. If this is what we need, if we never find anything else, we know at least have this. So, oh, I should have gone artifact. I keep forgetting to like change my ways to go artifact first. Most likely it's just Imperialist here. So part of me wants to just take royalty though, just to kind of show it's really not that horrible of a path. So if we, let's say if we do end up like full Imperialist, I would say Mark of an XL is not horrible there. You do get a significant chunk of health. It's already 10 health. Removal of buffs. I don't think it's that needed with this combo, honestly. Like, the main buff I'd be worried about would be spikes. There's already a lot of piercing or otherwise just ways to deal with spell damage shield. I think I'm actually going to take exile here. Now if I don't end up with full Imperialist, it's still like some health, and that's fine. We should have a pretty strong start here. Our backline clear obviously does depend on imps, but we have extra imps. We have Fracture, so we can take this pretty easily. Now if I take Forever Flame, we may just already go full Imperialist no matter what here. I think it is definitely the best. Extra damage, like, it's a 2 out of 3 chance, or right now it's a 1 out of 3 chance that this is started up. Usually it's 2 out of 3 times going to be a healer. We got the harder boss. Wait, no, in this group it's 2 out of 3 crossbowmen, I think. Well, either way, I think we can take this. The Fracture can take out these backliners. Yeah, it is 2 out of 3, but it looks like it's now down to a 50-50. Since we're not starting with imps, we're going to put her up top. That's why Echo Transfer sucks, huh? Probably going to give damage shield to the second guy here. I could have also just fractured my own guy. Alright, of course that happens. We got decisions to make here. I think probably I should have just fractured my own guy. If I want to get this 50 gold, I have to fracture here. I've got 3 fractures ahead of us, but I really got to hit them like next turn to kill this before it does a ton of damage to me. I'm gonna do this. I do kind of waste stuff there, but that is what it is. I'm gonna waste 1 more, but then I need to try to save some for the boss. Imps. Okay, we don't hit a single fracture. This is pretty cursed opener. That's really not good. If I do this, it doesn't change anything really. Actually helped me there. Forgot that the bomb goes off before she attacks, so that ended up being correct. So we don't have recycle here, might as well put that down. Looks like we beat it without even needing much there. Alright, when we get through it, we do leak one hit. It is what it is, given the draw order. I think we made out pretty well there. Definitely would like an infused one of these. It's not like I'm giving up anything by not taking those others. This is probably a skip. We're getting wormkind here. But, you know, this is pink at least, so we added some pink economy to our deck, but I can't add non-pink stuff, especially not non-pink extract stuff. Okay, we could take the pink Hornware or the Keeper of Echoes. Gosh, with a Forever Flame, pretty open to the Keeper of Echoes. The thing I will say about it, it often might not go super well with imp stuff, but we don't have to build the floor with Queen on it. She can just sit down there and maybe have an endless imp bombing stuff for several rounds, and then we just build a floor of keepers. But yeah, keeper is just like, can't not take that. Go left and then both multi and endless are very good hits. There's not really any spells that benefit much here. There's a multi. And this is pretty good. Ooh. Yikes. Well, I think given what we've done, the Kruska's better. Definitely. Yeah. Probably Hellventing here. We got a multi-striking thing. Yeah, this is good. There's a lot. The nice thing about a seed like this is no matter what route you went there, you got a pretty good set of stuff. If we can get a hidden passage here, I can really go hard on these. I am thinking about just putting 25 health in here though. I don't think I really need the quick, like holding out for quick or another multi or anything. That would be a little greedy. We're just going to Hellvent this thing right off the bat. I'm probably not going to fuse anything into it unless I get like a Steelworker. I do want to take this. This unit draft is good to try for here, but I will say the armor is a bit iffy. I think we're fine though. For now, we'll run Queen and this on the same floor. Put one there. Everything there dies. Should try to get some Kruska action though, because I can't kill that anyhow. Damn. See, even with the Kruska, it's like hard to get that thing to go. Forever Flame's been quite good. Could do not enough to kill this thing, so we'll just put the damage there. Alright. Let's see already just how it's just generally pretty powerful. Like compared to that last run we did, the Penumbra one. Trample Penumbra one, that was just kind of really tough. I just don't foresee us running into the same struggles because it's just a better champ, better combo, better units, better spells, better everything. Vent, I mean, like comparing to Umbra and stuff. I think we take the Vent because it's pink. Likely can't get that ritual down in cost anyway. These magics aren't great. I probably won't hit a single magic up, honestly. Maybe the second to last one there. So it's a pretty easy Vent since it's pink. We would have preferred it to be the Hornbreak, but that is what it is. This is pink, so we'll take it. General rule of thumb is if it's pink and it doesn't stink, you'll take it. Steelworker is about the only thing I think is worth putting into a Keeper of Echoes, and given that we don't have I still don't know if I want to do it though. I'm already at 30 shards. I don't know that it adds that much. I think if I did that, I might as well just do the Carver. And then take like one pip upgrade, because it doesn't look like we've got Hidden Passage, so could just take one pip upgrade, run 2 of these things, and I'm getting 4/4 times, well, it'd be 6/6 of stats every Inspire, which is the same amount I would get if I just put 3 Keepers on the floor and didn't pay 25 shards. I think we skip. You know, these are acceptable essences, but I think I've just come to the determination that a vanilla Keeper, unless you're doing a 200 shard run, like, no need to fuse anything in. It's just good enough on its own. It's one of the few units in the game that is this way, you know? It's why it's like, I don't know, it's just the best Wurmkin unit. Hands down, in my opinion. I think we Hellvent it right now. I don't know, though. Artifacts are really good in this combo. Gotta wait for quite a while to Hellvent, though. So I think we should just Hellvent. Let's not get greedy. We already got, like, such good artifacts. Could spell chain these. That'll eventually kind of make sense, but... Nexus Spike. Not super great here. It's not pink. I think we could just purge one of our non-pink things. Which, I guess would be a... I don't know. Martial Shields is pretty good for me, though. Is it, though? It's not pink. I could probably get rid of Martial Shields. And having 3 of them 0 is fine. It's A-okay. I'll vent this. Can run 2 of them on a floor already. I probably would just take... I'll probably take a pip upgrade here. I'm probably not hitting any caverns, so there's probably, unless I get sketches, there's not really anything that can help me with pip. But you never know. I I could still hit this cavern. It's not like super imperative that I hit that trinkets. I don't know, it's pretty good though. We do need to like get to our shard count. So we need to eventually somehow take 50 from these, but now is not the time. These just aren't that good for me. Alright, what are we looking at here? Alright, we draw them both turn 1, which is nice. I haven't actually got an Imperialist prect here. I mean, I will say this, if we never find Endless for an Imp, Queen probably doesn't end up doing anything for us. Might as well just put this up here, right? Kinda should have put some damage here, I suppose. Ah, shit. I'm fucking up. I'm just fucking up. You actually are able to still kill it all because I've got just such a ridiculous amount of damage here. Just put this up here. Still got some value out of Queen. But she's definitely not going to be that important to this run. There's no need to be. You don't need to force value out of things when better stuff comes along, I would say. Definitely not using that. Not using Rage here. Looks like a skipperoni to me, unless we think Perfect Insanity is needed. I just don't think I might. Without a Bounding Echoes, yikes, there's a Glare Minder as well. This one is kind of everything. No need, though. We already have our plan, and no need to pivot. Those aren't stronger things. Like I said, I think we just take the Pip later. We don't need the Ember, because we got the Forever Flame, and to a certain degree, Karuska. So we're left here. We obviously don't have any reason to go to the Steel, but Vortex is just going to be more valuable than gold, health, and a magic that... Like, what are we taking, right? Nothing much. 30 power and 10 pierce. I probably slapped the 10 pierce. Another multi-strike. That would have been nice to have held out for. And... guess we just get rid of these stewards. I think we should be good in the stealth boss. Well, we know we do that. The other question is, do I do the 30? I think so. I think so. That's going to be our, you know, we have that lack of quick and we didn't take a defensive like essence or anything. Ah, I should have rerolled for Endless first. We should probably just take the Imp Raid. But I definitely should have rerolled for Endless here. Yeah, didn't find it anyway, so not really punished because we would have made this choice given what came up here anyway, but I suppose, are we hitting any more steals? That is opposite a Hellvent. I probably would want to Hellvent this, I think we determined. And that one we would probably want to, probably still want to hit these Hellvents. I gotta give up Vortexes for it, which kind of sucks, so. Oh, there's no health here. Well, that sucks. I was gonna like add health to an Imp, because if I do end up finding Endless, probably would want some health on it, but whatever. So we're up to 75 shards factoring and taking the gold. I just need to come up with 25 more shards. I don't think that'll be too hard. Spell Shield does not scare me at all. It's a pretty free thing, so we can go bottom here. And we'll go up here. Don't want that thing to hurt us too much. Alright, I think we've navigated this fight. Had the annoying sharded up first dude there, but past that, nothing too scary. Just gotta make sure that guy doesn't get out of range. He would get out of range if I play this here. Go play this down here. We could put one up here now, and actually we do want it to... I should have actually just kept that other one alive. But better late than never. Might as well just get one up there for the chunk blocking. 16, we can get a kill here. On the backliners, at least. I guess we have the vent anyway, though. Perhaps I just vent up top? It's not like I'm gaining a huge amount of damage by not doing that. I gain more by venting up top. We can fracture all here. Oh, we just still vent up top though. Got him. Inferno. I feel like it's a little unnecessary, honestly. I'm most likely running to a 2-floor set. It's not really doing anything that my Imp Queen isn't set to do already, but the fact that it's pink almost doesn't matter. I might skip. I'm not hitting that steal. Probably hit this steal. I definitely hit that steal. It's like, I don't, if I do end up finding Endless, I wouldn't know for some time. Without Endless, it's possible this Inferno is probably worth taking, but I kind of have to hit this vortex given how we're like kind of looking ahead and seeing that I have to give up basically all the other vortexes. Plus the trinket's just really good for me right now. So that magic's not getting hit. This one could probably get justified. I mean, generally a horde in this combo will be better than a caverns, especially since I'm probably taking a pip upgrade here. Gosh, is this Hellvent something I could realistically give up? I feel like I could. And I could still take the pip upgrade and then just live through ring 7 not having my extra unit. Then I get my extra unit here. I mean, this has a vortex and a horde. And I don't gain anything right now by hellventing the unit. I guess what I'm trying to suss out is like, if I am going to hit these steals up, like I could go boom, boom, boom. I really don't need the Inferno in that case. So I think I will skip it. Now, I'm not saying I'm guaranteed to get endless. I'm just saying it's highly likely. And if I don't, so be it. Soul Crushing Guilt, Pink. I mean, these are all great, but can't beat that. Take this blind. Nope. Maybe nope. I got one consumable. So nope. Don't use rage. Firestone Housing might actually be worth here, considering I am hitting a bunch of steals. I think it's worth. Is Cheater's Hand worth? It is. It's probably not going to be that necessary in this deck, but it is worth to take. It's really good. Do run the downside if we don't get a gold trail here. We're probably not going to be able to afford much the next merchant. Yeah. We should be able to be fine with multi-strike here, though. This is such an easy group. Just trying to make sure that this, yeah, they already got it with that, but good to know we got this. Okay, survived by one, huh? Just gonna hold this, I think. Do this, goes to 9. Still kill. Sure. We don't actually want to kill the backline here. this would actually maybe not help me. We got the X, let's just let him die. Always forget that Soul Crushing Guilt pushes him to the back. It's decent enough. It's not super good. I mean, it's just, I have the fractures that it would help. That's it. I might just want that gold. I technically have enough to reroll and afford everything though, but I would want to probably spend exactly 25 gold if I see like 25, probably one of them. So let's just take the gold. I don't think that that's super impactful to us. It is pink. Maybe for Diligent it makes sense to have some extra fodder, right? Now this is pink, but it sucks. I take the Force Contam though. It's essentially pink with the Force Contam or the Carving Karuska. I wouldn't mind it honestly. It's a pretty good card. Probably one of the more overlooked cards in the game in a general sense. But we don't want any of that. I can guarantee you that. I wouldn't mind putting Quick on one of these. Not really all that good though. Not good. Not really needed. Hopefully let's make sure we don't remove the whatever you call it, because we're gonna need it as our only damaging card if I have to get my shards that way. So we're gonna get a 75 here, and then I have to take both of whatever's offered here. Unless I want to self-infuse one of the imps, which is like potentially acceptable. We're definitely not getting much gold here. I could potentially see not going to this steel. Would have much preferred probably getting a multi or a endless here. Could do that. I think my chances of... well, I'll have gold here. Yeah, let's do this. I really am trying to get that endless, but our chances are now down to like 2 50-50s, so it's not necessarily the greatest. I can remove these. This fight is not going to be hard. Yeah, we have the one. That's the one we want. We either get endless or we don't. Should have put the one with Quick in the back. I don't know if I did that. I did, but it's just dumb luck that I did. Kinda messed this turn up. But hopefully not too big of a deal. Keep in mind, I am fully aware that I gimped my immediate power on Queen by removing those imps. But that's not like a mystery, like we knew was likely to happen. The idea is like, as the end game approaches, whether I have, if I don't find endless, I'm not really going to be able to use the imp queen. So I want those imps out of there in either case, and if it's endless, I just don't care at that point. Hopefully I'm making sense. We can leave this to survive. Our 1/1 imp has grown up nice and strong. We could do this. This will last, so it's fine. Time to win. Nice. That was exact calculation. Takes a lot of foresight to come up with these numbers. Echoes of the Past is probably not necessary here, in all honesty. But it's nice to know it's in the seed, and Last Stand, and Work and Etchings. But, yeah, we're good. We don't need these. If you don't need them, don't take them. If we do the pip, I mean, the other option is I just settle for 2 and do the thing we've been doing with the imps, but that won't really be so good. I'd rather take the pip, and we'll Hellvent this keeper that has quick on it, and that will be just fine. I believe he will go left. There's just nothing for me at this magic, and I could still hit on multi, I could still hit on quick, I could still hit on endless. Shitstone, off to a shit start, quite literally. Alright, multi's fine. It's probably the unit that will... It does suck that we're not finding endless, so that does mean we would have maybe liked that Inferno, but at the same time I wouldn't have been able to... Well, I would have been able to cost reduce it since that temple had a -2, but you cannot, like, you can't really bank on that. Now the question is our children learning? But yeah, in all reality, the question is, like, what am I going to Hellvent? Is it the quick one or the multi-strike one? I think it's the quick one. As such, we'll give it health. And they'll probably go in front of this one. I will still, since this one has extra multi-strike though, I'm probably slapping the echoes on it. But yeah, we'll give this one. I think we're gonna Hellvent the one with quick. That's gonna give us the most sustain, especially since sounds like we might not have much AoE, which kind of sucks, but whatever. We'll just do a point of Imperialist, give extra health, and try to get some value. At least we'll get some value out of it. Nothing should get by. It is certainly not the best opener I've ever seen in my life. Wait, you could go in the back. Alright, we got just enough there. They're dazed. Still managed to mess it up a bit. I can keep this guy alive, I think I should. Just preserving it for the fight up here. Got him. As you can see, Soul Crushing Guilt is quite good. I think we take one more of these for Diligent. Take that, it's gonna be vanilla. But there are 2 1 out of 3s that I could just add at some damage. It's a little iffy, honestly, but I will take it. It's pink, so it's pretty good. Multi, huh? Oh, I can't get another Firestone housing, so there's no endless in this seat apparently. It's fine. So we'll Hellvent this one. Anything here? No, no, no. No. Maybe 1, 2, 3 plus Diligent stuff. It's probably worth. We just use the rest of the money on purges. We're really not going to use Queen from here on out. I do need to take both of these unless I want to self-infuse, but 10 there is absolutely happening. Just turned it into an amazing card. Kind of open to that. Especially since we're not going to have... yeah, let's just do that. That's fine. Since we're not going to have the Queen really doing anything for us, I think X sort of just extra makes sense. We can get rid of some of these. I don't really need all of them. They served a nice purpose, but yeah, let's just win it now. Could have added some health to those, I suppose. I'm not too worried here. Like I'm just quite confident that we're just gonna win. Now I could leave these to come back around or just kill it right now. I think we'll go with the kill it right now option. We are missing out on a few, like, inspires, but I think that's fine. So we get the strongest one in the back here. I could hold that. That's another reason why we're not going to use imps up here, so they have even less use to us, really. We can go there and then there. Burn this, I guess. Do need to inspire up top. We can't play too much off floor. Be nice to kill some of these Scourge Shufflers, but not necessarily feeling it. I fucked that up. Oh well. So many vengeful shards. Probably should have done that there. I don't know, it's just like I'm really trying to make sure that I get inspires, but yeah. I will vent that floor. 15. It's not the end of the world. We can keep that coming back around. So I'm running out of spell fodder quite fast, actually. Trying to think if I need the vent anymore. Because I could play all this out. I perhaps don't need this vent. Just gonna make sure we have enough echoes to do the days here. We may not need it though. Yeah, we didn't. It turns out we didn't really need it, but good to know it was there. I will say the spell consume aspect of that fight in particular seemed a lot worse than I predicted. Luckily we did take some fodder, but we barely took enough. So, could have been a little close. You guys are the quick ones. Guess I'll put you bottom. Should have maybe put that in front, but whatever. We want this for this following group. I will say this. Queen didn't do so hot this run, but what are you gonna do? Let's get the powerful one back there. Do need to do this. Should have just let her die. I don't know why I did that. just giving the next wave more, like, armor. It's pretty bad. We can go hard here. Give you that. Well, we made this group really hard right here. Is what it is, I suppose. Alright, we are able to handle it there, despite the mistakes, just because our stuff's really powerful, I suppose. Yeah, we can hold that if it's not needed here. No need of it then. Pretty confident we'll kill this thing just fine. In fact, why don't we just do this? That way I can put the vent there. Such a stupidly good card. I love it. So no flying kill, but it is what it is. It's a good run nonetheless, I feel. Very smooth. Very rarely did I ever feel, like if I compare it to that last Penumbra, like I just never felt that threatened that we were not gonna win, you know? It's just a much powerful combo, even though I will say I still think our champ gave us a lot of value outside of the Divinity fight. Obviously, she didn't do anything in the Divinity fight, but I don't know. It was a very low roll run for the Queen, right? Everything here, the rolls were for other stuff. You know, even if we didn't go the Keeper route, there was a lot of rage stuff. Horned Warriors, Rail Beaters, Glare Minders, like these things would benefit from rage and potentially factoring in that there's a last stand, like maybe even better than the stuff we have here, but I just know, like, seeing the Keeper there is just, it's too good. But yeah, that's Keeper for you. If you find a multi-strike, even if you don't, but especially if you find a multi-strike, you should be able to win with the Keeper. You know, we had the help with the Forever Flame, but usually you'll get, even if you never get any help, it's still doable. It's going to be a little tighter, but usually there's so many ways to get help with a Keeper, right? You can find artifacts or caverns that help with Pip. A lot of artifacts help with Ember. or otherwise just getting these units out. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I think I remember seeing the Horned Warrior. I didn't realize it was Alpha Fiend and infused Horned Warrior. That seems like a classic Voyix maneuver right there. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Though I will say, if you're tryharding, would I wouldn't say it's unusable. I just think in the especially like I don't know, it is striking like it's actually striking 4 times when you factor in Gurg's Goad, but I think given everything we saw in this run, it's just maybe not the best route to go. I'd rather have it be 2 pip and just put the various rage things that were found into it. Alternatively, you could just run 2 keepers. You'll notice he did have to take a pip upgrade. You could just run 2 keepers and the Horned Warrior on a floor alternatively. Especially, if you didn't go the Karuska and you had the Gurgs, you could just use those. Well, I guess maybe you couldn't have had both. I can't remember if Horned Warrior and Keeper. I think they were actually offered in the same unit draft, so maybe you couldn't do that. But I don't really know if the Alpha Fiend is super useful here. Because at that point you would have seen a ritual, and I think if you already had this kind of quad striking Horned Warrior, I would just run. My floor that I would run there would probably just be Shardtail, Horned Warrior. Leave a slot open. You maybe still end up taking a pip upgrade, but that'd be nice to still be a 2 pip Horned Warrior. That way I can put 2 imps in front. Now, obviously, we know that we never found Endless. It looks like he never did either, but you still could flex the point of Imp Parade like we did to at least get like at that point I probably would have went the second point into Imp Parade and go for the fledgling imp, because then that rage is actually pretty good, right? And I still would have taken all of there was like a plethora. There's the ritual, there was, I believe there's a dark deal, there was a last stand, so all of these things would have been good. Now this is pretty good to make up for the fact that his queen is quite like mine, just not really all that useful. So with this, you're at least surprised you didn't put the -2 into it, though. There was a -2 that would have been available for this. I think I definitely would have done that. Would have made the Ember situation a lot better. Yeah, that's good too. Well, it's good. There's not much pink in this deck, though, right? I see keeping both of these and having that. Keeping these, they're not pink either. I see this isn't pink either. This doesn't get played on your floor. Like, I think you could have a pretty hard time actually getting much extract off. They also don't, Voyix doesn't have Karuska. They have some extra energy. I guess with that extra energy, this doesn't matter too much then, right? You're still able to play this just fine. So it made it. Looks like it made it to Relentless and maybe died in Relentless. To see. But yeah, I don't know. It is like, there's strength here, but I mean, given how the deck ended up, I guess the Alpha Fiend is like an okay infusion here, but I don't know. I think I might just go. I think maybe I just in my mind I don't take a Horned Warrior over Keeper of Echoes. I don't think it's like massively lopsided one way or another, but in my comfort zone, it's just so easy. I mean, it's honestly like they're both very powerful, right? But I think it's just like such a straightforward win with Keeper, especially like having the Forever Flame already in, which I think he had that at that point. Anyway, though, that'll do it for this one. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.